Hey guys, has anyone ever told you that taking creatine will lead to hair loss? Well, today we're going to bust this myth and look at the science behind whether or not there is any truths to this claim. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you can stick around for future videos. And if you have a question you want me to answer, just like this one, leave it in the comments below. So if you're hitting the gym and taking creatine to boost your performance, you might have heard this rumor. Let's dive into the science and clear up the confusion. Creatine is a popular supplement that helps your muscles produce energy during intense workouts. It's backed by science for improving strength, endurance, and muscle growth. But what does the science say about its effects on your hair? First, let's understand where creatine comes from and how it works. Creatine is an amino acid derivative, which means it's made from amino acids found in protein-rich foods like red meat and fish. It's naturally produced in your body and plays a role in energy metabolism, helping you convert food into energy. Supplementation simply boosts these natural stores. Next, let's talk about DHT and its role in hair loss. DHT, or dihydrotestosterone, is a hormone that's a byproduct of testosterone. While DHT is essential for maintaining muscle mass, bone health, and sexual function, it's also associated with hair loss in some people. This condition, known as androgenic alopecia or male pattern baldness, affects both men and women and is influenced by genetics and hormones. Now, let's explore the research to see if creatine has any link to hair loss. You might have come across a study published in 2009 that suggests otherwise. This study, however, had several limitations. First, it involved only 20 participants, all of whom were male rugby players. Second, the study only lasted for 6 weeks, which is a relatively short time frame to observe significant changes in hair growth or loss. Third, the study measured changes in serum DHT levels rather than actual hair loss. Serum DHT levels may not directly correlate with the amount of DHT in the scalp where hair follicles are located. Finally, the sample population, male rugby players, might not be representative of the general creatine-using population. Rugby players are a highly specific group with unique lifestyles and training regimens that might influence their hormone levels and hair health. In fact, the 2009 study found that creatine supplementation led to an increase in serum DHT levels, but it didn't actually measure hair loss or changes in the amount of DHT in the scalp. It's important to note that the study's primary focus was not hair loss, but rather the effects of creatine on exercise performance. The researchers were investigating whether creatine altered hormone levels, and they happened to find that it increased DHT levels in their small sample of rugby players. Several larger studies conducted after 2009 did not find a link between creatine and hair loss. These studies used various methodologies, including measuring changes in hair count, thickness, and diameter. Despite these efforts, no conclusive evidence has emerged that creatine directly causes hair loss. Hair loss is a complex process influenced by genetics, stress, diet, and hormones. While DHT plays a significant role in androgenic alopecia, it's just one piece of the puzzle. Other factors such as genetics, age, stress, and overall health also contribute to hair loss. Moreover, creatine's effect on DHT levels appears to be relatively small and short-lived, which makes it less likely to be a major contributor to hair loss. Although there's no major evidence linking creatine to hair loss, some people have reported anecdotal cases of hair loss while taking creatine. However, these reports lack scientific backing and cannot be attributed solely to creatine supplementation. It's possible that some individuals might experience hair loss coinciding with creatine use, but it's likely due to other factors such as stress, nutritional deficiencies, or underlying medical conditions. That being said, if you're already prone to hair loss due to genetics, like male or female pattern baldness, creatine might slightly amplify DHT levels. However, it's not clear whether this will lead to more significant hair loss. More research is needed to fully understand this potential link and its clinical significance. For those without a genetic predisposition to hair loss, the chances of experiencing hair loss due to creatine are even lower. In fact, some studies have shown that creatine can improve hair growth in certain populations. For example, a 2018 study found that creatine monohydrate supplementation increased hair growth in individuals with androgenic alopecia when combined with minoxidil, a common hair loss medication. While this study had a small sample size, the results suggest that creatine might have a beneficial effect on hair growth in some individuals. If you're taking creatine and notice unusual hair thinning or changes in hair growth, it's essential to consult a doctor. They can help identify other potential causes and recommend appropriate solutions. Overall, The available evidence suggests that creatine does not cause hair loss in most people when used appropriately. As with any supplement, it's essential to follow the recommended dosage, which is typically between 3 and 5 grams per day. Stay hydrated and pair your creatine intake with a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and lean protein sources. This approach ensures that you're meeting your nutritional needs and minimizing the risk of adverse effects. It's worth noting that creatine can cause your body to retain more water, leading to temporary weight gain. Staying hydrated can help counter this effect. Additionally, a well-balanced diet provides essential nutrients like biotin, zinc, and protein, which support hair health and prevent deficiencies that could potentially contribute to hair loss. While concerns about creatine causing hair loss are understandable, the scientific community largely considers it a safe and effective supplement for enhancing exercise, performance, and muscle mass. By staying informed and using creatine responsibly, you can enjoy its potential benefits without worrying about its impact on your hair. It's always a good idea to monitor your body and consult a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian. If you have specific concerns or questions about creatine or its effects on your hair and overall health, they can provide personalized guidance based on your individual circumstances and help you make informed decisions about supplementation. So, does creatine cause hair loss? The current evidence suggests that it's unlikely for most people. Keep lifting, stay informed, and don't let myths hold you back on your fitness journey. And that's a wrap, folks. We've explored the science behind whether creatine causes hair loss. Remember, creatine is a safe and effective supplement when used responsibly. And although it's been suggested that it might cause hair loss in some people, there's limited evidence to support this claim. The studies that have investigated this issue have yielded inconsistent results, and many experts believe that creatine is unlikely to cause hair loss in most people. If you're concerned about hair loss, though, it's essential to consult a doctor who can help identify the underlying causes and recommend appropriate solutions. What about you? Have you taken creatine and noticed any changes in your hair? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fitness-minded friends. Do you want to forget to subscribe so you never miss out on future videos packed with valuable health and fitness insights? Thanks for watching and happy lifting.